now my second video, and I am about 3 weeks away from my surgery. And well, life is hectic for me right now because my contract ends in 2 weeks on the ship, and so I am in the middle of packing up my whole life from being on the ship for 9 months, and I'm trying to prep for this big life change. So I started doing a lot of thinking, and up to a point I kind of got into my own head because I get really nervous about doing something new, and I know that this is literally going to change everything about my life. So I am trying to prepare for it as much as possible, but it's kind of hard to do with everything that's going on. So I'm calling this my critical thinking video before my VSG. And most of my critical thinking has to do with my body and why I don't like it the way it is right now, why I want to embark on this journey and change it. So for the past week I have been criticizing my body, thinking about everything that I don't like about it and why this is so important for me to do. So I have come up with a list that is up to a point not too personal, but I wanted to share with everybody as to why I don't like my body the way it is right now. So here is pretty much my list, and keep in mind these are things that I consider are my flaws, why I don't like looking at my body, why I don't take full body shots all the time or things like that. These are things that I see as flaws, even if other people don't see them as flaws. For example, my boyfriend, I had a discussion with him the other day, and he told me that he doesn't think that I am big. He doesn't see me as a big person, but according to everything else I am, according to myself, according to my weight, according to the charts. And I'm just not happy with my body. So I told him, just because you like me chunky doesn't mean I do. And that pretty much sums up my thinking. That is why I want to go through this procedure, because I was doubting myself this last month. I made my first deposit. Woohoo! I gave them all my information, filled out all the forms, so I'm all good to go. But here's my list of why I'm not happy with my physical body right now. And let's start from the bottom up. How about that? First is my feet. So because I am a short person, obviously I have small feet. And so I'm a size, depending on the brand, I'm a size between 6 and 7.5. But the reason I'm not happy with my feet is because of my weight. I have noticed that the last 4 years specifically, I've started wearing a wide, and now I am up to a double wide. And it is hard finding shoes to fit my double wide 6.5, 7 size foot. So especially heels. I love heels, and it is extremely hard to find a heel that is a size double wide. It's a hassle to shop for. So that's one of the things that I would like to see maybe change when I lose weight. I know it doesn't always happen, so keep in mind, I do understand that my body is going to react to this procedure in its own way, not the same as anybody else's. So if I slim down my feet, great. My next one is of course my ankles. My weight has made its way down into my ankles, so it's starting to look like I have cankles. I don't know if you guys are aware of that expression, but cankles is an expression that has come up to say that your ankles are almost just as big as your calves. So if you mix the two words, they're cankles. And it's just not pretty, especially in dresses, which I have to do a lot on the ship. So not cute. I would like to see my ankles slim down as well. I know the one on the right side is because I had surgery a year or so ago, but you know, that's different than my ankles being big. So next is my thighs. My thighs is probably my biggest worry. I have thunder thighs for someone my height, and you know, it makes it hard to fit into pants, into dresses, and it hides my butt. So if I can get my size to go more to a normal range, and maybe it will exaggerate my hip outline more, if that makes sense. I don't know. So yeah, my thighs, probably my biggest concern. Next, of course, is my stomach. Not the cutest thing around here. I do have a couple stretch marks, but not as much as I thought I would. I looked at myself the other day in the mirror, and I don't have stretch marks as much as I thought I did. But I do moisturize my body a lot. And I'm in Hawaii now, so that helps. The heat, the moisture, the humidity, you know, all that helps. So if I can flatten out my stomach, especially because my stomach is one of those that creates that line right before your pelvis, and you know, it has that line where my stomach bulges out, and so if I can flatten it out and make that less apparent, I would be a lot happier with my body that way. So you know, that comes with a muffin tub, all the rolls on the sides. Oh, my stomach. The next will be my boobs. My boobs are huge for someone my height. I am a double D, a very full double D. They're just too big for me. I would like to honestly slim them down to a C. If I can get a C cup, like a full C, you know, I think I'd be good with that. That's pretty much it with my boobs. Next is going to be my upper arms. I don't actually mind my whole arm. This part has never really bothered me, although I think it is going to get slimmer with the rest of my body, but my upper arm, my lower arm never bothered me because it helps with massage therapy. My upper arm, on the other hand, it's pretty big. I don't like it. I have all this fat right here that I would like to get rid of and tone it up once I start working out. There's not much to say about my arms except that I want them smaller. So, and it comes down to the nitty-gritty, which would be my fingers. My fingers don't look that bad, but they are short and they are big. They're just, look, they're fluffy. I wear a size 9.5 ring. My promise ring right here that my boyfriend got me is a 9.5. 9.5 size ring, and it's actually really tight on me. So you can see it squeezes my finger. It fits, but it squeezes my finger. And so when I show to people my ring, it has to be like this because it shows the squeezing less than that. So if I could fit into a smaller size ring, see, this is so hard to take off. That's why I want a smaller size ring. And you know, my face, it's getting a bit round. I know for a fact that's gonna slim down. So now that I'm done putting down my body, keep in mind, I don't completely hate my body. You know, one thing, I do love my skin in general. I've had no problems with my skin except for when I went through the aesthetics program. I am an esthetician, so my skin did not agree with that skin line, and I had a lot of face problems with my a lot of skin problems with my face ever since. So, but I got it under control. Right now, you just see it a little uneven because of all the scarring, and I am doing that cleanse, so things are still coming up. So my skin, I love. My gorgeous hair, I love. I know losing hair is one of people's biggest worries. I I will be taking biotin starting next week, which is another video. Let's see, my muscles, I have been pretty strong from what I can tell. You know, I'm not a little weakling. I did a lot of lifting throughout the year, so I do love my muscles. I love my general body shape, so if I could just lose the fat around it, it would be awesome. My lips too, you know, I actually love my lips. So there are actually many things that I love about my body. So for those of you watching this, I don't want you to start really doing what I did. I quite literally just picked my body apart. These are some of the things that I just don't like, and my list of what I do like would probably be 10 times as long, but we'd be here all day. So like I said, guys, this is the body that I have to wake up to every morning. This is the body I have to look at in the camera, in the mirror, or in pictures. You know, this job is unlike any other job. We meet literally 2,500 people every week, 900 crew. Everybody needs a picture of you, with them or around them. You know, pictures are always being taken, and that is one of the things that has caused me some low self-esteem. So although I would like to say that my self-esteem is a lot higher than it was when I was in high school, I'm tired of my weight still holding my self-esteem down, because it needs to change. That's the bottom line. So if my body can stop me from doing things that I want, what else can do that? You know, pretty much everything else can. So I want to get my body in the same page as my mind and my attitude and my look at life. Anyways, that's pretty much what I have for my critical thinking video that has to do everything with my body and why I want to do this procedure. So as far as the videos, I will try to keep you updated as much as I can. I am doing another video of what I am doing with my cleanse. I'll show you the brand, I'll show you more results, and other things that I'm doing to prep for my VSG. One of the big things, let me give you a preview. One of the big things is the Isopure drinks. I did a lot of research on, that's one of the brands I did a lot of research on, and I have one of them right here. This is the apple melon. I love it. I don't know why people were bitching so much on their videos. I guess everyone has different tastes, but as you can see, it's mostly gone. And I do have other flavors. I actually have all the flavors. So on the other video, I will do a tasting, I guess, tasting scenario. It tastes like a Jolly Rancher. Anyways, here's a preview. The melon, really good. Let's see if I like the other ones. I'll show you in my next videos. Other than that, like I said, I've been doing a lot of research on proteins, the powders, the foods, the drinks, what to eat, what not to eat. I'm trying to prep as much as I can so that I am not completely lost. I've seen some videos where people struggle because they haven't done the research on how to treat their bodies now that they have a new stomach. Pretty much they have a 2-ounce stomach. So I want to prep. I know I won't be able to completely prep, but if I can help it, I will try to prepare beforehand. I love you all. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Aloha.